He and his friends arrived at a campsite late at night when suddenly one of them started honking the car horn. Everyone assumed she was joking, but when they turned to look, they saw a strange woman. She climbed onto the roof of the car and started whispering, "Give me the kids," even though no children were present.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We have to move because of this.
The woman hissed, jumped forward, and then bolted into the dark woods. The group abandoned the site immediately and relocated to another area. Even if it was just a prank, it was still very disturbing. Bending someone's car roof and jumping like that doesn't feel like a harmless joke. They also couldn't understand where this woman came from. What was going on with her? Was she possessed? A woman living deep in the Pacific Northwest woke early one morning as the sun was just rising and spotted something strange near the woods outside her home. She zoomed in and saw what looked like someone in a classic witch costume, standing eerily among the trees. What freaked her out even more was how remote the area is. People in costumes don't just appear there. Then things got even stranger. An object nearby seemed to levitate, sending her into a panic, and the video cuts off shortly after. Was it a real witch after all? Two women were hiking through a Canadian forest when they came across a giant metallic object resting among the trees.
There's lights on the left, don't go close! I'm trying to die. That's a metal slate. Why?
You see it?
Oh, it's yeah, because it has trees on top of it.
They didn't dare to get much closer and quickly left the area. Later, they told their friends what they had seen and showed them the video. After watching it, the friends decided to visit the spot themselves, but when they arrived, the object was gone. No trace, no marks, nothing left behind. They searched online and even asked locals, but no one had any idea what it could have been. When they shared the story online, many couldn't help but think the same thing. It must have been a UFO. A young man went snowboarding alone on a quiet mountain. While gliding through the trees, he suddenly noticed something strange. A woman standing completely still in the woods. Startled, he stopped and turned back, but she was gone. The spot where she had been was empty, not a single footprint in the snow. Later, he shared the video online, but no one could explain who or what he really saw that day. Late at night, a lone motorcyclist rode through an empty road, his GoPro capturing everything. Suddenly, the silence of the night was broken by the faint sound of someone crying. As he followed the sound, he saw something strange on his right. A figure shaped like a woman, standing still in the dark. Before he could make sense of it, the figure faded away and vanished into thin air. While hiking deep in the woods, this person suddenly noticed something disturbing and quickly snapped a photo. Between the trees sat a strange figure. Its face looked skeletal and its body seemed to be made of branches and fur. No one knows what it was or where it came from. Could it have been part of some kind of ritual or something even darker? Dan Ventures Outdoors usually posts calm camping videos, but this trip was different. He and his friend set up camp deep in the forest, shared a few beers, and settled in for the night. As silence filled the woods, Dan heard footsteps circling his tent and faint whistling in the dark.
I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like there's someone or something walking around. Hello? Hello? I don't know. Just had a quick look. I'm not getting out. It might just be like an animal or something. Can't hear anything now. But it sounded like human footsteps.
He called out, but no one answered. His friend hadn't moved. Something was out there. Maybe an animal, maybe not. Whatever it was, it turned a peaceful night into something that still haunts him. In 2017, a man was reviewing footage from his trail camera when he saw something terrifying. A deer stood in the frame, but its neck was unnaturally twisted. Some believe the photo was edited, saying the position was physically impossible, but others thought there was more to it, claiming the creature was caught mid-transformation. No one has ever confirmed whether the image was fake or real. This black and white photo shows Barbara Kent and her friends cooling off in a river near Ruidoso, New Mexico, in the summer of 1945. At first, it looks like a carefree moment from a childhood summer camp, but behind the smiles, a tragic story was unfolding. On July 16, 1945, the world's first atomic bomb was detonated at the Trinity site, only 40 to 50 miles away. The blast lit up the pre-dawn sky and shook the girls awake in their bunks. Hours later, white flakes began falling across the mountains. Believing it was snow in July, the campers ran outside in their swimsuits, laughing as they caught the flakes on their tongues and smeared them across their faces. Barbara later remembered thinking the flakes were strange. They were hot instead of cold. Unbeknownst to them, they were playing in radioactive fallout. Officers blamed it on an ammunition explosion, saying there was no danger. No one was warned or evacuated. Of the 12 girls at the camp, Barbara Kent was the only one to survive into middle age. Most of her friends died young, many before 40. Kent herself had 4 different cancers over her lifetime. Her teacher and even her mother, who stayed nearby during the camp, also died from cancer. The photo of Barbara Kent and her friends, once a snapshot of joy, now stands as a haunting reminder of innocence lost. Children unknowingly playing in a radioactive snowstorm that shaped the rest of their lives. A woman living deep in the woods woke early for work and saw a glowing light on a tree in her yard. She has no nearby neighbors, no outdoor lights, and the moon wasn't visible that night. Thinking it might be a hidden camera, she filmed it quickly before leaving. Later, her husband slowed down the video and noticed what looked like a face inside the light. At dawn, he searched the entire area, but found nothing. No light source, no footprints, no reflection. The glow had vanished as suddenly as it appeared, leaving the couple unsettled and confused. YouTuber Pasha went exploring a deserted village deep in the forest, where locals said an old woman roamed at night. As he walked, he noticed wooden symbols hanging from trees, some tied with hair and string. Soon, candy appeared scattered along the path. Following the candy, Pasha entered a house filled with the same dark symbols. He was just settling in when something happened. Someone was outside. He ran out, but no one was there. Pasha decided to leave the woods immediately, still unsure who or what had been with him that night. Amateur photographer Mark Baker was sitting in his van near Guildford, England, testing his new camera timer. He wanted to capture the morning fog lifting, so he set the camera to automatically take photos. But when he got home and began reviewing the images, one photo stood out. In the center of the frame, a faint human-shaped figure appeared, pale, almost glowing through the mist. Mark swore he hadn't edited the image in any way. "The black specks are just dirt on my windshield," he said. "But whatever that is, it's far beyond the glass." The photo was taken at the Mount, one of Guildford's highest points, once used for public executions centuries ago. So was it just a trick of the light, or did Mark's camera capture one of the souls said to wander those misty hills? A wildlife enthusiast caught a bear on his trail camera in the Appalachian Mountains one day, but it wasn't just a regular bear. It only had 2 hind legs, forcing it to walk upright. At first, it looked a little eerie, especially being recorded in the Appalachian Mountains, but the trail cam owner soon realized it was just a disabled bear. It makes you wonder, could some of those blurry trail cam videos of unknown cryptids actually be deformed animals as well? Instagram user MajuSpace was on a multi-day hike to see a volcano in Chichicastenango, Guatemala. While camping nearby one night, he captured a breathtaking and eerie spectacle. Lightning flashed through the erupting volcano, a rare event called a dirty thunderstorm. This happens when particles in volcanic ash collide and create electrical charges. Similar scenes have been seen in Indonesia and were even described during the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in ancient times. It was beautiful, but also a little unsettling to witness up close. Outdoor Tom, Luke's son from the Outdoor Boys, and his dad spent 4 days camping and fishing on the Togiak River. On the third day, Tom walked to a spot, and this happened.
I was right next to him.
Yeah, he was coming around the corner. You see that? You scared him.
Why is he scared of me?
He saw you and he just came running upstream. Yeah, here, Carmi, I got a fish on.
Okay. No, when I saw him, he was staring right at me. He looked a little bit smaller, so he may have been younger.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't.
You want to come hang out with me instead of over there by the bear?
Yeah. Have you had stuff happen to you like that before?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we do not tell Mom. We do not tell Mom. Until once we get back.
A bear suddenly showed up right beside him. Tom ran back to his dad, shaking. His father stayed calm, and they continued their fishing. While hiking at Shaver Lake, California, a Facebook user found a clump of hair about 15 to 20 feet up in a tree. It was in an odd spot, too high for most animals to reach. They had to use a truck and ladder to get it down. The area had burned in a recent wildfire, so it seemed possible the hair came from an animal escaping the fire, maybe even a Sasquatch. They sent a message to the Bigfoot Museum in Felton, but never received an reply. Eventually, they threw the hair away, though now it's something they wish they had kept for testing. Years before Box became a famous YouTuber for his Omegle videos, he filmed a trip to St. Leonard's Forest, a place said to be haunted by a headless ghost. He and his friends first explored an old church surrounded by graves, then entered the forest around 2 a.m.
So sketchy. Just is. Just is. Like, do we turn left, I'm assuming? So I'm guessing that's it down there.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, that's how you get in. That's the entrance. Fuck.
There's a parking spot.
Around here.
There's a car there.
There's a car there.
Is there actually?
Yeah.
Man, that's not good.
Shit.
So that car that you saw was, we don't really know, but we're back in town, we're going to wait for a bit and then we're going to head back out.
When they arrived, they noticed a car nearby, which made them feel uneasy, so they decided to return an hour later. Around 2 a.m. they were back and started their adventure. But soon, creepy sounds began.
That's not a dog. There's literally no houses around. It's a circle. It's like a
shit, like a fire.
Yeah, they'd put something here, and then they'd all sit around in a circle. Nah, this is.
Sketch as
This
fuck,
is
bro.
not what this. I do not feel comfortable. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm just not getting a good vibe from here at all. Whereas back there, I wasn't that bad, but right here in this place, we're getting to open space. This is like territory for like cults, and you know what I mean. Like, this is danger territory right here. Yeah, if someone's to set up a cult, it would be on like flat, open ground like this, right? I'm getting really hot and uncomfortable.
Then they saw this.
I don't know, I'm just out of breath. I don't like this.
Nah, fuck that. No. This isn't even a joke anymore, man. Get
Oh shit! Oh, there's another car, there's another car there, get the fuck in. There's another car, get in. Shit. Get in.
Something or someone seemed to peek from behind a tree. They ran to their car, only to find another one parked right beside it. Was someone messing with them, or was something else going on? A hiker exploring the Canadian wilderness noticed movement in a gap in the mountain. Curious, he started filming as he moved closer. Inside the opening, something stared back. A pale figure with large black eyes, a big forehead, and no visible nose. Startled, the hiker left quickly. The footage shows no clear details, leaving everyone wondering about what he saw. A hiker climbing a remote mountain found a metal door fixed into the rock. It looked odd and had no handle, no markings, just a single hole. Curious, he pointed his camera through it, hoping to see what was inside. The lens caught nothing, only deep, endless darkness. No clue explained why the door existed or who built it. It stood there silently, as if guarding something forgotten or something never meant to be found. A man was exploring an abandoned armory by himself when he found something unsettling. It was a freshly dug, human-sized hole in the ground. The place was far from any road and surrounded by fences and brush. He took a photo, called a friend, and ran back to his car. The police later said it was probably from someone searching for relics, but it looked too deep for that. The police set up trail cameras and told him not to return. He never heard back, but that hole still haunts him. A group of explorers from Pakistan set out to investigate an abandoned village. While exploring one of the homes, they noticed a dark figure on a rooftop. Zooming in, they realized it was a small child, no older than 5 or 6, standing silently in the dark, watching them. As they moved closer, trying to see where his parents were, another child appeared in a nearby building, staring with the same cold, almost inhuman gaze. Moments later, more strange children began to appear, one after another, surrounding the explorers from all sides. It felt like they were being driven out.
कौन है तुम? कौन हो? यार यहाँ पे बच्चा करेंगे क्या यार?
Then, one of the children picked up a brick and hurled it straight at the cameraman's back. Panicked, the team ran for their lives, leaving the village as fast as they could. What happened after that remains unknown. Who those children were and why they were living in an abandoned village is also still a mystery. A family was filming a fun vlog while walking through the woods, but later viewers noticed a dark silhouette moving behind them. Some thought it was a creature, maybe Bigfoot or even a forest spirit. But looking closer, it seems more like something hanging from a tree, maybe a big leaf. Did I just solve a mystery? Wild Happiness is a Russian wildlife channel where the creator often explores the vast Siberian wilderness. During one of his trips, he decided to camp alone in the snow. He rode his snowmobile deep into the forest, set up his tent, and settled in for the night. For hours, everything was completely still, until he heard this.
Капец, реально волки, друзья.
Во-во-во, прям вообще хорошо слышно. Да ну нафиг, я, короче, домой.
Realizing a pack of wolves was closing in, he quickly packed his gear, jumped on his snowmobile, and sped off. A couple in Greenville, South Carolina took photos during a day out. Later, they noticed a strange figure in the background. When they zoomed in, it seemed to float slightly away from it. They hadn't seen it at the time. They posted the photo to Facebook, and after a few days, a local was able to explain what was going on. The local confirmed it was just water staining that had darkened over the years. A bit disappointing, but at least now we know the truth. One evening, a group of young people were chilling in a quiet park when they noticed something strange.
Acércale más con la cámara.
De este lado. Mándale así, así, así. Uy. Vete a la verga.
No mames, sí, güey. Ahí está. Mira. Ahí está.
Media cara, güey. Es media
Mira.
cara nada más, güey.
Mira.
Sus orejitas,
Ahí
güey.
está, güey. Neta.
From the trunk of a nearby tree, a face seemed to stare back at them. The outlines of eyes, a nose, and even a faint mouth appeared in the bark. Some people online thought it might be something supernatural hiding in the woods. Others believed it was just pareidolia. Yet, in the dim park light, it felt unsettling. It was All Saints' Day in Sweden when a woman visited her brother's grave. As she walked through the cemetery, she decided to take a few random photos. She snapped a couple of pictures, put her phone away, and went on with her visit. But later that night, while scrolling through her photos, one image stopped her cold. Beside one of the headstones, a faint, childlike figure seemed to appear. She remembered there were people nearby, but no one standing at that particular spot. YouTuber M.A. Journey planned to reach a hunter's cabin before nightfall, but realized he would not arrive in time. He found an abandoned treehouse nearby and decided to stay there for the night. After settling in, he noticed a pack of wolves circling the area beneath the tree. Being in the treehouse kept him out of reach and likely prevented a dangerous encounter. The choice to stop and wait rather than hike in the dark probably kept him safe. During summer camp, a group of kids took this photo. At first, it looked normal, everyone smiling and holding tools. But when you zoom in, a face appears between two girls on the right. It's translucent and doesn't look like any of the other kids. Everyone who was there is already in the photo, so who could it be? Some say it's just light and shadows, a case of pareidolia. I get that, but this one looks too much like a face, too detailed to be a coincidence. What do you think? On October 2nd, 2024, YouTuber Saucy Seth went camping near Tower 12, a decaying watchtower inside Cape Henlopen State Park, a place surrounded by eerie stories. He parked his car in a deserted lot, lit by only 2 lamps. Even while sitting in his car, he already felt uneasy.
It's like 9:30 right now, and it's pitch black outside. I'm gonna be so freaking honest with you guys. Like, I'm scared right now. It's like just now hitting me that I'm the only person out here. Like, I'm in this parking lot, this sketchy parking lot. There's like 2 lights, and I'm the only person in this parking lot. I don't know if I'm just like, if my brain is playing tricks on me, but I feel like I can hear everything outside right now. You know, just thinking about the stories and all the experiences out here. Like, I don't know if they're real or not, or, you know, but hopefully I can just get in there, walk around, check it out, and then leave. I'm gonna be watching Stella, making sure she's good, but we're gonna do it because I said I was gonna do it. I'm here. Yeah, let's go. Stella, you ready? Alright.
Still, he decided to walk the trail with his dog, Stella. But the closer they got to the tower, the colder the air became.
I don't know if you guys can tell. It's raining right now. Guys, my heart is beating so fast right now. We're going down the trail. I don't know. I don't really have a flashlight. Okay, the Watchtower is up here. I'm gonna show you guys Stella so you can see her, how she's reacting right now. But the Watchtower is over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's raining right now, and this is I'm not gonna lie, like, I definitely feel like a very dark energy around here. Hell nah, bro. The energy around this just does not feel right. Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here. What was that? Shh. I'm running. Still. Go.
Seth's heart started pounding. Something about that place just didn't feel right. The next day, he reviewed his footage. Nothing unusual appeared on camera, but that unsettling feeling never went away. And that's not all. Watch this next video for more.